this daisy, we will need Italian crepe pepper, which is 180 grams. For center you can use lighter as well, but for petals it should be at least 140 grams. But 180 would be perfect. Then also we need PVC pipe, what gonna hold the base for the flower. And this is 25mm PVC pipe, because pipe what we are using for stems, it's 20mm, so it should fit on that pipe. So we need scissors and hot glue gun with hot glue sticks. So plant is have yellow daisy, so petal's gonna be yellow this time, and center we're gonna mix these green shades and spray a little bit yellow as well. So one color, we need 50 centimeters of this one. And from the other one we need 25 centimeters. Now we need to cut this in 4 parts, so it will be easier at first. Cut in half and put together, and cut in half again. And they're gonna stay like this. It will be easier to cut 2 pieces at the same time, so don't open them. And the same with the largest one. If you use the same color for all center, which is fine, you can use whatever shade you want. Still better cut at first 50 centimeters wide and then 25. Later you will see why it's easier. And now we need to cut stamens. So take these 2 pieces together, put them as close as possible, and cut like that. Need to cut, leave about 3-4 centimeters. That's where we're gonna glue them together. If you cut too short, then there's no point of it to be so long. But if you cut too close, then it's harder to glue everything together. And about so wide, which is, well, about 5mm. You can saw it off, but I use back cutter, it's easier. And we need 12.5 centimeters. let's cut petals as well at the same time. So we need again 50 centimeters. Once and 50 centimeters twice. Keep them together, fold, and now this direction cut in half. So petal gonna be 25 centimeters long. And now there's options. I make exactly these daisies in two ways. Sometimes I do that there's 4 in one row. Then right now you just fold it, they're gonna be 8, and you just cut a little bit, like 2 centimeters off here, and top is up to you. It can be round, it can be pointy, and other type is that you fold it 5 times, and so in each row there will be 5 petals. And there, 5. A little bit in the bottom, and I will cut them round, so like that. A little bit on the bottom and top as you like, or round or pointed. So in center, in very center, we're gonna use brightest. And as these was 25 centimeters, we're gonna use 2 of them. If they would be all in the same shade, we need 50 centimeter long strip. First just a little bit and roll this as tight as you can. And a tip here, put it on the table. To keep it flat, it will be easier that way. Hold it like that, so this side is nice and flat. And try to press it all together then. And now, when it's 50 centimeters long, it perfectly fits in this pipe. Now we need to glue it in. I usually put some glue here as well, just in case if somebody would try to pull it, but for whatever reason would pull from here, it wouldn't break apart, because that have happened. So yeah. It's about so far. If you have shorter pipe, well, you need about this much to leave empty anyways, because if it's too short, like if empty part is like so far, when you will put it on the stem pipe, well, it can be wobbly. I wouldn't say it's safe. And next strip, we're gonna mix this pale green with bright green together, so it wouldn't be sudden change of color. Right now, don't put glue too far, and put some glue here as well, so the plastic part wouldn't be visible, just in case if people start searching inside. You never know. And now you need to try keep this level. Start where you ended, and it's easier when you hold it like that, that your little pinky finger makes the level from the bottom. Because this is a little bit important too. Here you can cut if it's like not if some lines are too long or some too short. It's easier to cut here. Here it's nicer and easier to hide it after if it's in one level. Now it looks like a little brush. If you like, you can roll these a little bit up like this. But I don't do it, especially when I have loads of daisies in the order, and I just leave it like that. Next, you can make it coffee. And that's why it was important to have glue here as well. Because if you wouldn't have glue so high, when you do this, it would start open. Next step, I want to use a little bit of yellow spray paint, which is just regular spray paint. I will spray a little bit on the tips of stamens, not whole. Just I'll I'll hold it from side and just do the top of. I'll show you in a second. I'll do it outside and I'll come back. So like that. So it's still visible that there's bright green and pale green. It's kind of making ombre. And now you're gonna do like that. Crunch a bit too. And do it as hard as you can. They need to be like that. And then keep two petals together and stretch only this middle part. Don't stretch top, don't stretch bottom, just here. Here it needs to stay this with this texture. I suggest don't stretch them by one, especially if you do it first time. Some people stretch it too many, or you can see that exactly where the finger has been. When you stretch two petals at the same time, it's more perfect always. Okay, so there's 10, there's 10. And so we take first petal. We're gonna have glue the same height, like we have space here, which is about 3-4 centimeters. And then before you just stick it there, you need to fold it like this and bend it like that. So there's the fold. Without fold, well, petal will be like not strong enough. It makes it like a little bit like a bone for it. As we don't use wires for these daisies, they need some structure inside. And for this first row, this time I have 5 petals in each row. Fold and bend it and find where's the next petal. Okay. So there's 1, there's 2, there'll be 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, this space a little bit too wide. It's fine. So you can put points where they should be. For next row, we need not just glue here, but also I'm gonna put glue to connect the petals there as well. So at first we do the same thing. Keep folding, bend it, and put it between previous row. And that's not all. You need to glue it a little bit to these petals as well. So put some glue here and some glue here. Okay, can put in the middle as well. And put these down. Keep holding while it's dry, otherwise it can bounce back and all the glue will be visible. That's how they're gonna that's how they're gonna keep themselves basically together up. Otherwise, without this step, what can happen is that these petals, if flower will look on the side, these can get too low. They will just not hold up enough. So extra glue would be best, so they hold each other. I lightly do it already before even gluing the put that extra line a little bit higher, and if you have 4 in each row, then you can do next ones between each previous, so all empty spaces. When I have 5, like I have now, then I do exactly where the first row petal was. I put third row as well, and also I put them a little bit higher, so it would be a little bit wider. Okay, so again, fold it, try to fold it a little bit lower, and again you can make a line so they hold to each other. There's a little bit higher. That's exactly where the first one was. on last 5. Again, the same place where second row was. And we're gonna need a little bit of green. Cut about 15 centimeters. If you want, you can make nice, pretty sepals. Cut all little leaf and glue it here. I like to save time. I just cover it and cut about so far. And this needs to go around this, so it needs a little bit stretch. So put glue all over it, especially on edges. But do it fast, otherwise this side can be already cold while you're done with other side. So do a first top. And then just like that. And then we cut a little bit to cover the rest of it. So it needs to be a little bit away from that. There you go. This is one way how to make a daisy. When I make white daisies, I like to make even smaller petals. And that I will show in another video. This is one way. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you're gonna give it a go and make lots of beautiful daisies. Thank you for watching.